Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's yet another beautiful moment where we get to have this conversation. And today I want to get a bit deeper with the situation that I'm going through. But before we get to that, let us breathe in, breathe out. Thank you so much, you who has been subscribing to my channel, liking my videos and sending words of encouragement. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing the love with those who deserve to hear it. Remember always that I share these stories, or I have these conversations with you so that you can find some liberation in your life, and then you can smile another new day. You can have a new day full of love, full of kindness, full of passion, full of peace. A day that is not determined by how your yesterday was. A day that is clean because you've learned the art of letting go, and you are learning from someone who has actually gone through all these things that I speak to you about. Wow. So today I want to talk about when you are in between blessings. Wow. What is being in between blessings? It's a situation I'm going through right now. And this is where you have a deep desire towards something, and then you get to accomplish it, and then you're like, wow, yay, my heart desire has been accomplished. But again, there's something else that you're desiring. A new desire comes deep within your soul that you feel like, wow, I need this to come forth. And you know very well it's coming forth. But yet, during the period of waiting for it to come, there is a state where you get anxiety, you get worried, you get to a level of feeling like you can't wait anymore. Why is it not happening? In short, you start counting the hours, you start counting days, and you're wondering, when will God actually fulfill this new thing? Wow. I have been in such a situation. I'm actually in that situation, and that's why I get the courage to speak about it. Sometimes I wonder, what is fit to share and what is not fit to share? But deep within my soul, I speak because if I am going through it right now, someone else might be going through it now, and we can actually help each other move to the next level with ease, where you do not have to worry or anguish in that state, where you can be able to actually go through that phase with ease. Yes, I have been in a situation where I have desired peace, I have desired freedom, I have desired living my purpose, I have desired being who I am right now, and now I have it. I am doing this. I am speaking to you, and by speaking to you, I am living my purpose. I am enjoying who I am each and every day. I am loving the new blessings that are coming my way each and every day. However, I have another deep desire. To break through when it comes to my finances, all right? And these are very deep confession, because most people don't like talking about their finances. So there is someone in that situation right now. And mostly you'll find yourself in that situation because you are transitioning. You are from one bit, you are tied, you are enslaved in a certain cocoon, and you've managed to get out of it. You're broken free, and now you're ready to fly, all right? And when you're ready to fly, remember that God is still accumulating everything for you that you need to fly. But there's always the desire that I need to fly, I need to have everything running. But this is what I want to tell you, and this is what is working for me right now as I wait for that next breakthrough. What I am doing is preparing for that blessing, because I know it is coming. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. When I say stop waiting, I mean you could be busy preparing for that blessing. If you're waiting on a relationship, if you're waiting on a breakthrough on your finances, if you're waiting on you're waiting on your freedom, maybe in a situation where you feel like you're enslaved, you can't do much about yourself, prepare for that blessing and start working towards it. How do you work towards that blessing that you're so much trusting God for, and is actually coming? And deep within your soul, the interesting thing, we always know that it is coming. We always know that it's coming. We always know that it is around the corner. But sometimes you're caught in between the impatience or feeling like it is too far. You're trying to put for God some timing. But if it is not coming to you yet, it means you're not yet fully ready for it. Because if it's a relationship, you need to love yourself enough in a way that you would want that other person to love you, such that when you see them, you will know them, but you'll not walk away from them. But if you're only trusting for such a relationship and you're not working towards it, what will happen? You will see it. You will get shocked because you're not healing yourself, and then you'll run away from your blessing because you didn't prepare for it. So we need to prepare, all right? If you're trusting for finances, you need to be in a state where you are cognizant about your expenditure. You are cognizant of the things that you want to do when you finally accomplish that amount that you're looking for. You must put yourself in that state of preparing your mindset to be ready to receive the lump sums that you're about to receive, because you'll finally receive them. But now, if you're not preparing, when they come, you waste them, all right? If you're not preparing for that money, money that you're waiting for, if you're not taking care of the little that you have right now, if you're not taking care of that, of the possessions that you have right now, you're simply not preparing. And you need to prepare. You need to love yourself. You need to love and take care of what you have right now. You need to spend that money properly. You need to spend it on the right things and on the right people. You need to spend that energy the right way it's supposed to be spent. You need to identify how you can grow that money, because it is finally coming. You need to have this plan in your head, because when you're not planning, you're simply planning to fail. So if there's a blessing you're waiting upon, it is time to prepare. Stop waiting. Start walking towards it. Walk towards it. Walk towards it. Walk towards it. And you'll finally, when you hold it, when you see it, you shall know it. All right? Yeah, so we all have different struggles. We all have different areas that we all have different desires. And one thing I want to tell you about desire: do not feel bad if you're desiring money. Do not feel bad if you're desiring a relationship. Do not feel bad if you're desiring that divine health. The reason why you have that desire, it is simply a sign that it is supposed to come your way, and it is coming your way. It is just like when you are preparing some nice food, you always start, when you imagine the kind of food you want to prepare, you always have that taste in you that you want to bring out of when you're cooking that food, all right? So it's the same thing. That same desire is the same desire that it is burning through these other things that you feel you deserve. You simply feel the desire because you deserve it, all right? You deserve it. You deserve children. If you're trusting for a child, stop waiting. Stop every time you have sex, you are like, oh, have I conceived? Have I conceived? Stop. Prepare your mind. How are you going to love that child? How are you going to treat that child? How are you going to embrace that child? How are you going to nurture that child? How are you going to impact value in that child? And the more you create this in your mind, the more you embrace this, the more you embrace it, the more the child will come. So you'll not only be waiting for a child, but you'll have the right emotional states. You'll have the right mindset, such that when the baby comes, you'll love them with one heart. And you'll give them what they deserve, because you've proven that you deserve that child. All right? So, yeah. So thank you so much for listening in. Start preparing for that blessing, because you're simply in between blessings. You are not suffering. You're simply in between blessings. Suffering comes forth when you keep waiting and you're not doing anything about it. So nothing moves. But when you have the desire and you start working towards it, preparing for it, I'm telling you, you will love the results. When it's finally here, you will not be ashamed to say, I manifested it. I prayed for it. Thank you. You will shout with gratitude. You'll appreciate it. And then more shall be added unto you. Thank you so much for listening. Please utilize the in-between blessings to move yourself to the next level, to draw that blessing even closer to you. Thank you so much, and enjoy your moments.